Today I'm gonna be doing like a little Q&A thing. I don't know what you do during a Q&A, so I got tacos. God, this shit looks so damn busted. Hold up. Put the fucking lime on there. Spank it. Rebel_9 said, thought daughter or gay son. I want a thought daughter and a gay son. They'll have the same friends, you know. Pablo said, one thing you can't live without. Probably water. Ethan said, did you ever like going to school? I like the part of school where I got to like see my friends every day and hang out with people. But no, I did not like doing homework. Honestly, in elementary school, I was a good student. Like I was a studious first grader. Like I read a lot. I liked math, you know, long division, all that shit. And then I don't know, school just I started caring about other things more, you know. Sean Makes Music asked, what is the circumference of your left toe? Let's figure that shit out right now, boy. I got girth on this bitch. Also got a lot of toe fungus. I need to go to the doctor for that. 6 inches. Sean Makes Music. If you ever want to make something else. Welcome to B World said, how do you feel about becoming someone big with this in the future, and what ideas will you bring? That's a good question. The way I see it, there's moguls. You know, there's big people that have kind of created lanes and done things that other people haven't necessarily, or haven't done them in that way. And then there's, you know, there's people that fall into like, you know, subcategories of that lane. I want to create my own lane, basically. I want to be huge. I plan to be huge, you know. I don't want to be huge, I will be huge. As far as video ideas, I mean, dude, I get ideas in the shower. I get ideas in the middle of masturbation. If it's a good idea, it just comes to you. It's random. Puffman asked, what's the closest call you've had as a fake employee? I'll tell you what the closest call I've had while filming is. It wasn't as a fake employee, because usually when I do a fake employee, it's at like an establishment and they're not really allowed to do much. They'll usually just like call the cops. And I did this video where I was trying to do yoga in gun shops. I like lay out my mat in the middle of this room of like, you know, dudes loading shotguns, and they're all like, and I remember the dude that owned the shop saying, first thing he said was, spray him. So he like whips out this big can of mace and he like chases us out of the place, and he's like screaming in our face, and he like, you know, he had a gun and his hand was on the gun, and it was really scary. Ricky is mad ugly the fuck asked, were you born in Seattle? No, I was born in San Francisco, California. I lived there for 1 year, so I was 1 year old. I actually remember being born. I remember seeing the light. I remember reaching for it. I was so happy. And this man, he smiled back at me, and then he grabbed the shit out of my fucking cord that was right here, and he took a pair of Target kids kindergarten scissors and snipped it off and held it up, my little penis up in the air, and said, "Wah!" And then they shaved off my foreskin with a cheese grater. It was this whole thing, dude. But yeah, I was born in San Francisco. C.T._easy asked, who or what inspired you to do YouTube, and do you ever see collab with Balin, Loaf, Gideon, etc.? I was always funny, you know, as a kid. Like I always leaned on, you know, jokes as just like something to help me get through friendships and stuff. You know, in middle school, I never like applied it to my everyday life, to just like interacting with random people. It was kind of a fear of mine. I was like, if I make videos and, you know, I post them, that's like a way for me to like kind of express myself, I guess, and like put it out there. Also, it's just fun as shit. Who inspired me to do YouTube? A lot of different people. You know, Jackass. I watched hella Jackass when I was a kid. And Eric Andre. I watched the Eric Andre show. Fucking love that show. Those guys, obviously, they have shows, they have movies and all this. But the way I could kind of do it was just picking up a camera and like putting it on YouTube. Angel said, what's it like dealing with all that sadness and worry? I usually just shoot up. I don't get sad or worried very often, but when I do, like it just hits me really hard. It's inevitable, it's gonna come. Like everyone gets sad, everyone gets worried about shit. Imposter_2233 said, would you ever cut those luscious locks off? These luscious locks? I do get bored and let my friends give me fucked up haircuts sometimes, and then just like shave it bald, because you can feel the wind on your scalp. Have you ever felt the wind on your scalp? No, you haven't. Do it. Hannah said, when's your birthday? June 19th, 2003. I'm 19. Frito said, do you actually have a girlfriend? ? And are you going to do a meetup? Yes, I actually have a girlfriend. Her name is Ava. I don't want to see any girls in my DMs, okay? I'm wifed up. And are you going to do a meetup? Fuck yeah, but not soon, because I don't think I'm big enough for that yet. Whoever supports me, come out. We'll get some chow mein. Anthony said, is college really worth it? I'm a senior in high school and I want to know if it's really worth it. Listen, Anthony, my short answer is honestly, no. I don't think college is really worth it unless you do like community college or something cheap. But if you want like a degree so you can become like a doctor or a lawyer or something, obviously like you need to go to college. I didn't want to go to college when I graduated high school. I didn't want to be that one kid from my friend group that, you know, stayed back and lived in his mom's basement and, you know, didn't go out and do the college thing. But if you have something you want to do and you want to work towards it, dude, just stay with your parents or live somewhere cheap. Like, here's how I see it too, is you only have one youth. You're only 18, 19, 20 once, right? College is there forever. You can always go back to college and get a degree. You're only young, motivated, ambitious, and horny once. So use it. Jake Rode said, would you ever expand to videos besides pranks? Yes. Yes, I love this question. I definitely want my channel to be way more than just a prank channel. Yeah, if you've ever seen the movie Borat or Jackass, like a standalone film, something original, I want to make one of those when I'm older. You know, this is like, you know, down the line when I'm bigger and I've made a name for myself and I have like the budget to do something like that, I would love to do something. I'm hoping that, you know, you guys learned something about me. Thanks for having a nice little dinner with me. Yeah, that's it for me, man.